Ok, ahora sí. Mm, there we go. All right. Hi everyone. Good evening. I hope you're having a nice week. Estamos ya media semana. Today we're gonna do a speaking practice. So especially for this class, I'm gonna need everyone to please turn on your cameras so I can see you. So it makes talking easier. So everyone, please, sus cámaras, por favor. Mientras hacen eso, can you guys tell me, can you fill me in on what you saw in your theory class? ¿Qué les han explicado en su clase teórica hasta ahora? Vamos prendiendo las cámaras, chicos, everyone, please. Y Fernanda, can you tell me what you saw in your theory class sobre la parte de speaking del TOEFL?
We see the questions that if we are agree or disagree or what we think about something.
So there are different types of questions. The first and the simplest one is just that, that they give you a statement and you have to give your opinion on it. So we're going to go ahead and see some of those examples. Okay, in the actual test, you're going to hear the instruction. You will now be asked to give your opinion about a familiar topic. After you hear the question, you will have 15 seconds to prepare your response and 45 seconds to speak. Okay, so you have 50 seconds to get your ideas together, and your answer has to be 45 seconds long. Oh, si no se puede pasar y tampoco debería ser muy corto, no mucho menos que 45. Okay, so before we let me just hold on a sec. Okay, I have my chronometer here. We're gonna read the question and then we're gonna answer. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Why or why not? Use details and examples to support your answer. Listening to music while studying is a bad idea because it makes the time spent less effective. So we have 15 seconds to prepare everyone a response. Okay, who wants to answer? ¿Quién tiene su respuesta preparada? Can you guys?
Teacher, can you repeat the statement, please?
Okay, wait, okay, ahora sí. The statement is, listening to music while studying is a bad idea because it makes the time spent less effective. Who wants to answer? Sergio, do you have an answer ready?
Yes.
Okay, so 45 seconds to speak starting now.
Okay. First of all, I am agree with the statement. Listening to music while studying is a bad idea because for me it can be distract for every student who study. So, for example, in my personal opinion, I think that always we need silence to study, and we will be more um, concentrated, and that's why I think this this statement is is right, and I agree with that.
Okay. So first, quick observation. So some words, kind of like how you use them would be, you said I agree at some point, or the correct form would be I agree with the statement. And also you said distracts, the correct form would be distracting. Now that that music is distracting. So es un poco más de atención a algunas palabritas como son sus formas de adjetivo, como son sus formas de sustantivo. Like distracting is an adjective, the music is distracting. So, eso. En cuanto a lo demás, how do you feel you structured the idea? How do you feel about, lograste decir todo lo que querías decir? Había más ideas pendientes. How do you feel about your answer? Sergio. Sergio, what do you think? How do you feel about your?
Yes, I said almost all my ideas.
Mm, I feel though you at the end you also kind of redundaste en algunas ideas, como que you did reach a conclusion, pero repetiste esa conclusión unas cuantas veces. So also tal vez dar un poco más de ejemplos, ¿no? Un poco más de motivos que respaldan por qué no es bueno escuchar música cuando estudias. So maybe a bit more of reasons, ¿no? ¿Han visto más o menos una estructura de cómo ordenar sus argumentos for these things? Yeah, you have a limited amount of time, so it's better to really have concise ideas de lo que van a decir, ¿no? Y un poco ayuda a tener una estructura, como que una idea general o una opinión, un statement general de I agree, I disagree, dar motivos, unos dos, tres motivos por qué, y una conclusión. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, again, the same instruction. You're gonna be asked to give your opinion. You're gonna read the statement, and you have 15 seconds to prepare and 45 seconds to give the response. The statement is, many people prefer watching music videos on television or the internet rather than listening to the songs on their own. Which way of experiencing music do you think is preferable and why? 15 seconds starting now. For you guys to make your ordenar sus ideas. Okay. Yasmila, would you like to answer?
Yes.
Okay. So, tus 45 segundos starting now.
I prefer watch videos or listening music from TV or internet because I put music just for relaxing. So I like to don't to I don't want to pay attention to the playlist. So I prefer for this reason just put a genre of music and then listening the music. For example, when you have a reunion and you can just put the music and then leave the internet.
Okay. What do you think? Did you manage to say everything that you wanted to? Como lo querías decir?
I missed my example. I have my argument, but sometimes I miss my examples.
I like the examples though. Something I would suggest is kind of like economizar el lenguaje at the beginning of the of what you were saying. You kind of said the same thing que está escrito acá, ¿no? Tal cual estaba en the statements. I prefer watching music videos on television and the internet. When all of that, o sea, te ocupa tiempo, ¿no? Decir todo eso.
Mhm.
So it would be better to just say, I prefer watching videos with music or music with videos than da da da. And also, I don't know, personally, no siento que se respondió del todo la pregunta. Al final, which do you prefer, to watch the music with the videos or just the music?
That was another thing. I when the statement says that listening to the songs on their own, for me it means another thing.
What does
Like
it mean?
I understand that you don't have to choose your music.
Mhm.
I understand that by your own, it's like you all the time choosing your music.
Yeah, that's the thing. This phrase is a little tricky, but the whole sentence, we have to look at the context. So what are we comparing it to? Rather than, porque estamos comparando dos cosas, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
So watching music videos on television or listening to the songs on their own. So las canciones solas en comparación a las canciones con sus videos musicales.
Okay.
Some people like to watch it with the video, some people just want the music on its own.
Yes.
So that's the ese truquito de esa parte.
Okay.
So con esa aclaración en mente, does anyone have another response? ¿Alguien tiene otra respuesta que haya pensado, que haya armado sobre esta misma pregunta? Fernanda, do you have an answer?
Yes.
Okay. So, igual vamos a dar, vas a dar tu respuesta sobre esta misma pregunta. In
Okay.
45 seconds. Starting now.
I prefer to listen the song on my own because can I start again?
Want to go again?
Yes, please.
Okay. Empezar de nuevo. Ready? And go.
I prefer listening to the songs on my own for the reason that listening to music, I can do other things and not distract me with the videos. I can do clean my room or different things. For example, I can prepare a playlist, and with this playlist I can clean especially to clean my room, and for this reason is that I prefer listening to music on my way.
Okay. First, igual, importante, this little pronoun. Who are we talking about? The songs on their own, not on my own. Okay, we're listening to the songs on their own, las canciones ellas por su cuenta. So that, and en lo demás, how do you feel you did? ¿Cómo te sientes con tu respuesta?
Maybe so.
Why? ¿Qué sientes que faltó?
Me trabé en algunas partes.
More towards the end. Yeah, I feel it's best not to do that porque sí suena un poco más like insecure cuando ya no saben qué decir y se les está por acabar el tiempo, o bueno, todavía falta tiempo más bien. So you start filling it in. It's better to, end a little sooner, but with a strong, solid idea. So no se preocupen por intentar rellenar el tiempo así. So eso. But in the rest, I think you did give good examples. And algo más quería decirte. No, I think that was it. So good. Okay. Next one. So again, now let's see. Bueno, igual. Vamos a leer the prompt, and then we have 15 seconds to think and 45 seconds to answer. So the statement is, some parents educate their own children at home. Others insist that their children should be sent to school. Which way of learning do you think is preferable and why? So your 15 seconds start now. Okay. And who wants to answer this? Romina, do you want to answer this?
Yeah. I can I start now?
Yeah. Okay. Ready in 3, 2, 1.
I would prefer to send the children to the school because I think they have more chance to learn, because some parents maybe are not well prepared to give a class or to give an assignment. And for example, in my experience, I know that my mom doesn't know very well math, so I think that's why it is better to go at school.
Okay. Good. And just a few seconds de sobra, so perfect. En cuanto a tiempo, it was a good answer. En cuanto a little bit of precision with certain words, algunos, ¿qué se llama? Algunos prepositions, instead of going to, going at, so no me acuerdo qué palabra dijiste, but something like that, a little bit more of precision with the words. Un poco más de precisión con esos detallitos. And en cuanto a lo demás, en cómo estructuraste tu respuesta, ¿cómo lo sientes tú? How do you think you did?
I feel it is better now than the last week I practiced with the other teacher. I feel a little bit better and well prepared.
Yeah, you managed to, give it a good solid conclusion at the end and give a few examples too. But I feel at like some point in the middle, you did sound a little nervous. So, no, maybe tener más claras cuáles eran exactamente los ejemplos que querías dar, or mention them, more concisely, more clearly. So eso para los ejemplos. But other than that, I think it was a good answer. And same thing. We're gonna go with okay, the question is, some people believe it is important to learn as many foreign languages as possible. Others believe that speaking one or two languages fluently is enough. What do you think is preferable and why? 15 seconds to have your response. Okay, and who wants to answer? Carlos, do you want to answer this one?
Yeah, I could try.
Okay, so 45 seconds to speak starting now.
I would prefer to learn just one language or two, since learning you can focus as well on many languages. For example, the last year I tried to learn Portuguese and I wasn't able to focus or even to improve my own English. So that's why I think it's better to learn just one language or two.
Okay. Bueno, todavía faltaban unos 10 segundos más o menos en el reloj.
Yeah, I could finish with the end. How do we? That's why I think it's better that.
Okay. How do you feel you did?
I wasn't prepared.
No?
I mean, I didn't expect that you will ask to me. So
So you didn't prepare your answer. ¿Ves? Por eso
yeah,
traté de-
I couldn't even write something. So I
Yeah,
said
but
what.
still, for very improvised response, you know, good examples. Pero sí, no es cuestión de armar las ideas un poco antes. Yeah, sí, justo, sí, no se prepara la idea, and your idea was cut a little short, ¿no? Te acabaste tu idea 10 segundos antes del tiempo. Okay, so one more of these, and then we're gonna see another type of, well, two more of these. Again, same thing. The question for this one is, some believe that a high salary is the most important factor when choosing a job. Others believe that loving what you do is a more significant factor. Which do you think is preferable and why? So everyone, you have 15 seconds. Everyone, because I'm gonna call any of you randomly. So preparen su respuesta. Okay, and Yasmila, would you like to give your answer? Ready? Okay, 45 seconds starting now.
I believe that it's better choose a job in which you love what you do, because if you receive high salary and you are not comfortable with your job, you at the end you will leave your job, and it's better be comfortable and I miss my example again.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of also had a little longer time running there. Un truco de la vida es el paráfrasis, you know, when you kind of run out of ideas, another option could be saying similar ideas, but with different wording so that, you know, each idea sounds innovative and new. So eso igual es un truco. For example, you could say, so that you feel more comfortable in your job, you feel satisfied with your, y ahí puedes nombrar unos cuantos más ejemplos, ¿no? Satisfied with your, I don't know, your purpose, your colleagues,
Yeah, the
your,
example is hard for this statement. It's like,
I don't know, but it's especially for people around our age, you know, young adults, ese es el gran, no, el gran problema existencial de buscar
yeah.
un trabajo. So yeah, I think actually this is, we have a lot of experience to take from to talk about this. So sí, siempre pensar, how does this question relate to my context, my life, my cualquier cosa, ¿no? So si estamos hablando de trabajos, yo como, ¿qué ejemplos tengo de trabajos caros, o bueno, de altos sueldos, pero que tal vez no me gustaban, o trabajos que sí me hacían muy feliz, or those examples in my life? Entonces sí ayuda a pensar esas cosas para sacar más ejemplos también. And one more of these. So again, we're going to read the question and go. The question is, do you agree or disagree with the following statements? Why or why not? Use details and examples to support your answer. For learning job skills, workplace training is better than university education. So with that in mind, we have 15 seconds. Okay, and who wants to answer? ¿Alguien voluntariamente? Sergio.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Nos vas a dar tu respuesta.
Okay.
And starting now.
Yes. Okay. I think that in this statement it's better to get an university education because when we finished our studies, we can get easier a job. So, in the other hand, we can say that in the university, when we pass classes with people or teachers who have experience, they can teach us their job skills. And I think that is better because when we get a job, we can apply that skills. So I think that it's the reason for go to the university.
Okay. Good answer. Lots of reasons. Justo a tiempo. So it worked really well. Or what do you think? How do you feel about your answer?
Yes, I said all my ideas, but maybe I needed an example.
Can you tell us a little bit about your thought process? ¿Cómo ha sido qué apuntes has tomado? ¿Cuál ha sido tu estructuración de idea?
I started with I don't know with some notes that I took. One of them was about the job or the skills. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, a good tip could be to look for keywords and, you know, generate ideas around that, like job skills, university. And yes, one thing I do want to point out though was at some point you used the phrase on the other hand para conectar, ¿verdad? Dijiste on the other hand y otra idea. Pero you kept on, you know, listing things que a favor de una university education. You know, so I don't think that was the best connector to use. Maybe something else like also or on on that note, o algo que diga, in addition to, no sumando la idea, no contraponiéndose a ella. So just eso. And other than that, excellent response. I think it was great. So con eso acabamos esas. Okay. Second. And let me see, we're gonna see some more of those. Okay. Bueno, for now, those are all the questions we can access. So we're gonna go ahead and vamos a aprovechar para ver otro tipo de preguntas. Which tal vez les van a explicar más adelante cómo son, but we're gonna see them now anyway. Okay, so the other type of speaking task on the TOEFL includes both a reading and a listening. So they're going to give you like a situation, and they're going to give you a text to read, un tiempo delimitado para leer el texto, and then you're going to listen to a conversation about the same topic. Entonces tienen su texto, su conversación to listen to, and then 30 seconds to build your answer, to structure your answer, and 60 seconds to give your answer. So tienen que hablar durante 60 segundos, un minuto. Okay, so igual para todo, cuando haya listening, cuando haya reading, siempre es bueno tener su papelito para tomar apuntes. So we're gonna see that. So you will now read a short passage and listen to a conversation on the same topic. You will then be asked a question about them. After you read the question, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. So let's see the, okay. Okay, the university is hosting a talk given by a guest speaker. Read the school's announcements about the opportunity. You will have 45 seconds to read the announcement. Begin reading now. And if you guys want me to scroll down, que vaya bajando, me dicen nomás. Your 45 seconds start now. Okay, everyone's on reading? Now we're going to listen to a conversation about the same thing. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. So when we're listening to the conversation, usually what they ask in the question is for you to give a summary, kind of, un resumen de la opinión. There's two people talking. So de la opinión de uno de ellos. Okay, so pay attention to what their general opinion is and why. ¿Qué razones dan para esa opinión?
Now listen to two students discussing the announcement.
Can you believe that the Secretary of State's speech is being limited to students in the political science and government departments? It's really unfair that they get guaranteed access.
Wait, really? I mean, don't you agree that the Secretary of State's speech is especially important to students in government and political science?
But what about students in history or cultural studies? It's wrong to assume that just because someone studies government, the speech would automatically be more important for them.
I guess so, but can't you still apply to get a seat? So if it is important to you, you can just, show them that it is.
With the essay, that's not exactly ideal. The people who judge the essays will be professors from government and political science. They have their own ideas about what good and bad reasons are. They'll be too prejudiced.
You think?
Oh, totally. I mean, how would they be able to judge an essay by someone like a poet or a computer scientist or a sculptor? They'll probably just dismiss those essays completely.
The female student expresses her opinion about why she disagrees with the university's new policy. State her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion.
Okay, so ahí estaba la pregunta. State her opinion and the reason she gives for holding that opinion. Why? So 30 seconds, you guys, for everyone to prepare an answer. And 1 minute to explain, to give your answer. ¿Quién quiere dar su respuesta? Todavía no ha dado. Rubén, creo. Did you give your answer?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Ya, vamos a poner 60 segundos and starting now.
The Secretary Office of the university put an announcement about a conference will be given in the auditorium, but students have to fill out for their attention, and they have to read an essay, and the woman is it doesn't agree with that idea because he doesn't want to do the essay, and she thinks that the speech that will be given in the auditorium is not according by her interests, because she is more she studies in the cultural science, and the conference is about political science.
Okay. And we have just 2 seconds left. Okay, good. Or what do you think of your answer?
I think I couldn't complete some ideas that I wrote in a paper, but I think it was okay, I think.
Yeah, I do feel like you gave good arguments, but at the beginning, I feel you extended a little bit into explaining the context, you know? Que ahí se pierde un poco de tiempo porque tenemos tiempo limitado, solo un minuto. So realmente hay que aprovechar cada segundo y ya dar el contexto cuando la pregunta es solo ¿qué opina la chica y por qué? if I feel it takes up a little bit too much time. So mejor just súper al punto, right? Answer the question to ¿qué opina la chica? ¿Por qué? The examples you gave for why she feels that way, I do feel were very good. So eso. Y yeah. Any questions? Any?
I could understand that they said that there are another careers like history that maybe be interested in the speech. I didn't understand that they said that the university could put another topics for speech. I understand that they said that it's important the speech for another careers like history, not just political science. And then they said that how maybe officers from the Department of State will judge your essay if they
I don't
are
know.
specialists, like things like that.
So what was the main problem with why she like she kind of gives all these examples, but there was one main reason she didn't like this event.
I thought that was the limit because it was a limit. Yeah.
Only for one career, one area, right? And then she gives examples like bueno, si van a juzgar a mi essay de entrada, unos señores que solo saben de política, well, ¿cómo van a juzgar a un a historian, a poet, or da, 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 da. Entonces da todos esos ejemplos. But yeah, that was the main idea, that she didn't like how limited it was. Eso. Anything else? ¿Alguna otra pregunta? Okay, so for now, we're gonna leave it there. Que sí vimos bueno, los que son más de ese tipo de conversación, bueno, de pregunta más cortita, and these longer ones. So, do you guys have any questions? Any comments about the class? Okay, so I'm gonna send you a poll to answer. Y llenan el poll y pueden ir saliendo de clases. So, there. So, desde ya les digo, it was nice seeing you guys. I hope you enjoyed this class. And nos vemos el viernes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys. See you.
Bye, teacher.
See
Bye,
you
teacher.
guys.